Nobara dead? Is she coming back? What's going on with her? This is like one of the big theories that is taking over everyone in JJK. Everyone has their own opinions on it, and I wanted to give mine. What's up, it's King Steph, and in this video I'm going to be looking at Nobara's death and the possible ways she can come back. Mainly two. If she returns, what can she do from a narrative standpoint, and what can she do from a power standpoint? Let's get into it. Now, Nobara returning will be hype and a pretty emotional return for one of the most popular characters in the series. I don't think her coming back takes away the stakes in the series or downgrades any of Yuji's sadness that was displayed in Shibuya. I think if she comes back and hypothetically within these culling games, she's gonna need some kind of upgrade. A lot of people, including myself, believe she should attain the reverse curse technique, mainly because Yuji and Megumi have their upgrades in power and eventually will get stronger throughout the rest of the series. And just to add on, I think she should gain reverse curse technique and everything that comes with that, as well as maybe even maximum technique. I wouldn't give her a domain per se because I think that Megumi out of the three should be the main one to have one, but a maximum will set her apart from the trio nonetheless. But even if we do let her gain this understanding of curse technique and curse energy more, and the daily technique to really finish off strong enemies, Gege would in turn have to justify how she leveled up to this degree. Now, the easy part for him is two things. One, Nobara doesn't need to be incredibly powerful or have the potential of Yuji or Megumi because her story doesn't revolve around strength. It's centered around understanding herself and growing as a person / sorcerer coming from the country to the big city, and the relationships she's developed with people she holds dear to herself. And two, the curse energy power system, a lot of the time power-ups or techniques gained are achieved through mental fortitude and understanding their curse energy more. Rarely is there a traditional physical training arc where we see characters practicing techniques, so I think the best thing Gege can write and tie into her character is if she pulls a gojo from hidden inventory and is on the brink of death, and with the assistance of Arai Nita with his painkiller technique, was just focusing on trying to heal herself, and she was able to use the reverse curse technique to at least heal herself to a wounded but not severe state. So in short, if Nobara from a power standpoint comes back as a strong grade 1 curse, similar to someone like a Nanami or on the off chance at Mei, that would do wonders for her. Now, from a story and narrative perspective, in the current state of the series, I have a hard time thinking of a spot where she fits in. The best place for her to return would be wherever Yuji or Megumi or Maki is at, considering these three are the closest characters to her. With the other countries invading the culling games, I think it would be a good chance for Gege to let Nobara step back into the fold where she can continue to be her own person, yet be a major support for other characters. And Nobara's return could impact Yuji's guilty conscience in a couple of ways. This could either uplift Yuji's spirits a bit knowing that a dear friend of his survived, or Yuji would still feel responsible considering if she is alive. Yuji would feel guilty because he couldn't defeat Mahito on his own. I could see him saying something like, "I'm the reason you lost an eye, and I'm the reason you nearly died." Not to mention, even though Toto was a huge support in Shibuya, if I was strong enough, he'd still have his curse technique. Megumi and Nobara don't have a ton of character moments together, but with them being good friends, I can see Megumi being relieved that she's still alive. I could also see her coming back in Sakurajima with the new fully heavenly restriction, Maki. She respects Maki heavily, and the potential of both of them side by side taking on an army would be a fulfilling image considering they're the most prominent female characters from the start of the series to Shibuya. And I think Nobara being told by Maki how she achieved her true strength via Mai will be an interesting character moment for Nobara, because I always would have liked her reaction to this news of Mai dying, considering she wasn't too fond of Mai because she was always putting Maki down for not staying down at the bottom of the Zanin clan with her. Other than that, there's not much of a narrative role she has left to play, not to mention one of her key motivations was being able to go back and be together one more time with Sayori and Fumi. Sayori and Fumi were Nobara's only real friends who felt like family with her back when Nobara was little and moved to the city. And right before she's hit with Mahito's lethal attack, she says, "Sorry Fumi, looks like I can't keep that promise." So having her come back, yes, would give her the opportunity to have that moment, but would also hinder words that were spoken and thought of from Nobara amidst her presumed death. Either way, I'm not opposed to Nobara having her tragic end in Shibuya, but if she were to come back, Gege would have to do some thorough work on everything that happened while she has survived. And I think everyone needs to also remember, in Jujutsu Kaisen, not everybody gets a happy ending. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also down in the comment section down below, let me know how you feel about the possibility of Nobara coming back. Are you against it or are you for it? Me personally, the way that Nobara went out, I'm not against it. So I'm more so bordering on the fact that I think that she's pretty much officially gone, and I really don't see any way that she comes back. So I'll let y'all in the next one. Peace.